Hi friends, I welcome you in my channel Planetsatplay. Today I'll be discussing about the transit of the coming fortnight, which is starting from 10th September 2022 and it will end on 26th September 2022. The next fortnight is a full moon where Sun is falling at Virgo 17 degree 41 minute in 5th house of the country, and Moon is falling in at Pisces 17 degree 41 minute in the 11th house. So the 5th as well as 11th house matters will be in the highlight. 5th house signifies recreational events, gathering, sports events, social celebratory gatherings. It shows entertainment industry, speculation, and children of the nation. And 11th house signifies friends, allied countries, long-term plans, hopes and aspiration of the country. So the matters related to 5th and 11th house will be highlighted in the coming fortnight. People are likely to be busy in entertainment, sports event, and long-term planning. The full moon is very close to transiting Neptune and transiting natal nodes. So it shows that people may be compassionate and may be suddenly supporting the authority figures or government, or they can have sympathetic, or government can have sympathetic attitude towards common people. It is making soft aspect with natal Jupiter. So people may experience optimism, enthusiasm, and a feeling of kind of blessed. The period may be good for health professionals and working class. Venus will travel from Virgo 6 degree 29 minute in 4th house to Virgo 25 degree 44 minute in 5th house during this fortnight. And fourth house transit brings favorable time and good weather condition. The agriculture produce will be good and women are likely to be happy. It will enter 5th house on 17th September and people will remain busy in entertainment and celebration. Around 26th of September, it will make square aspect with natal Uranus, and Uranus is on the second cusp. So people can incur losses during the end of the fortnight. Mercury is transiting at Libra 8 degrees 55 minute and it is going retrograde from 10th September. So it will travel till Virgo 2732 degrees in 5th house. So it is making conjunction to natal Neptune. It signifies controversies regarding financial institutions, security forces, and entertainment world. There may be misrepresentation or fake news circulation around 5th to 10th of September. People may be diplomatic but are not likely to give clear picture in the beginning of the fortnight. It is making opposition aspect to transiting Jupiter, so which may exaggerate the controversies. It is making trine to Pluto and sextile to natal moon. So it signifies that people may be obsessed about entertainment. They just want to have pleasure. Transiting Pluto is in Capricorn in 9th house and is making opposition aspect with natal moon and sextile aspect with nodes. And 9th house signifies religious matters, judiciary, export-import business, transport, traveling, publishing industries. So there can be significant change in these areas. There may be criticism of religious institution and foreign policies. It is trying to natal notes, which shows that people of our country are experiencing a kind of religious awakening. There may be strong urge for the acceptance of our belief and philosophies. Transiting Saturn is in Aquarius in 10th house. It became retrograde on 5th June and will remain retrograde till 23rd October 2022. And it is making trine with natal Uranus, so people are likely to gain for this prolonged period of time. This can be beneficial period for working class, labor, iron and steel industries. The period can be good for infrastructure, metro lines, leather industries, science and technology, research activities and export. The government or authorities are likely to be hugely benefited till April 2024. Transiting Saturn is making opposition aspect to natal Sun. So, Sun signifies opposition leaders in our country. So transiting, and so it shows that government may be strict towards the opposition leader, and it is squared by natal Jupiter and Uranus. So it can be like a trend reversal in many markets, like where prices are going up, it may go down, or vice versa. Neptune is transiting through 11th house and will remain in this house till 2035. 11th house signify parliament, agreement, alliances, foreign countries, aspiration and goals of the nation, development program, etc. Transiting Neptune is making a square aspect to natal Uranus, shows that there may be change in the opinion of how the government should function, as Uranus rules the 10th house, 10th cusp. So there may be changes in the working of banks and financial institutions. There may be confusion about which are the friendly countries of our nation. Transiting Jupiter is in 11th house in Aries since 10th May till 28th October, which is likely to give us exuberance. It may make us over-optimistic and we may behave in an erratic manner. Its transit in 11th house till April 2023. The country may be involved in business activities of the group. Jupiter is trying to natal Mercury, so people may express enthusiastically and wisely. The communication and trading activities are likely to increase. People may opt to study new course or start a new business or new business. It is making opposition to natal Neptune, so there can be over optimism. People may be busy in social activities. There can be losses related to speculation and entertainment because Jupiter is making opposition aspect. And there can be frauds in religious institutions and gambling. Chiron is also transiting from 11th house till 2026. So it may create confusion in democratic principle. It is making trine to natal Mercury, which shows a slight irritation in arranging finances or health related matters. Mars will transit from Gemini 1123 to Gemini 1813 in first house. Mars is traveling in Gemini for nearly 6 months. It entered Gemini on 21st of August and it will remain in this sign till 24th March next year. Generally, it spends 2 months in any sign, but this time it is spending real long time. It will go retrograde from 30th October to 14th January 2023. So people are likely to become impatient and may act in an impulsive manner during this time. And they'll become assertive and energetic. Mars will make sextile aspect with natal Mercury, Pluto and Saturn. It will make trine to natal Neptune around 5th of September. So people are likely to work with patience and perseverance. They may channelize their energy in a desired direction. When Mars is making nice, good aspects, then people use their energy wisely. But when Mars makes hard aspect, then people just become in a fighting mode. You know, they just become argumentative and they are willing to fight. And Rahu Ketu is transiting from 11th and 6th house since 22nd December 2021, and it will remain here till the end of next year. So though the nodes are likely to bring in plots against authorities or government, increase in materialistic and immoral activities. It is making square to natal Venus, shows people may go overboard in relationship and artistic matters. And lastly, Uranus is transiting from 12th house, shows incidents of sedition, riots, lawlessness. Uranus is transiting from 11th house, so reforms are being executed in religious institutions, hospitals, jails, place of refuge. Uranus transit from Taurus can show change in food habits or introduction of new kinds of food. There may be sudden shortage of food reserve and increase in food stock. It is making opposition to natal Jupiter, and it is a significator of Jupiter is a significator of traveling, judiciary, legal entities, religion, philosophies and beliefs, etc. You know, so it can bring chaos in these matters, and it will enter first house in 2026. So at that time, you know, India may create a bold identity. Indians may not willing to conform with other people or other countries. And according to Vedic Dasha, our country is running Chandra Buddha Dasha, which is likely to give mixed result. And the Shani is transiting from the 8th house of Moon since 29th April for 2.5 years. So we can see tremendous change in taxation or legacy matters. The period may be difficult for the prominent people of our country. The financial condition of the country may suffer. Overall, the focus of the coming fortnight shows that people are likely to be busy in social and recreational event. They are likely to be optimistic and enthusiastic. And Mercury will become retrograde on 9th. So 3-4 days there may be miscommunication and misunderstanding. There may be problem in signing contract and traveling. So you can avoid these things during when the Mercury is retrograde. You know, actually last time also I told you, I just want to repeat myself, that, you know, from March 2023 to February 2026, many slow moving planets are changing sign. First, Pluto will change its sign from Capricorn to Aquarius, and we find that fear and control factor is going down and people are moving towards equality and democratic principles. You know, they will be willing to follow democratic principles. Saturn will enter compassionate and sympathetic sign of Pisces, which will make people more understanding towards other people. Uranus will change its sign from Taurus to Gemini, and it will stop creating havoc and unpredictable changes in wealthy people. And Neptune will transit its sign from Pisces to Aries and will make people less assertive. Pisces in Aquarius, Neptune in Aries, Uranus in Gemini will make easier aspect to each other. So there may be end of fear and control and living life in a more helpful and democratic manner. So the next generation of leadership is likely to bring in serious financial revival and tremendous change in technology, traveling, and communication. So this is my analysis for the coming fortnight. I come up with India's forecast every 15 days. So I request you to subscribe my channel, and I'll come up next week with another interesting astrology topic. Thank you.